Hello viewers, this is Just Fake Network TV, a place where you can get the latest information about Nigerian news. For those who subscribe, I want to say a very big thank you to you. I will say God bless you for subscribing. If you're yet to do so, please kindly press the subscription button below. And now the news in details. Southern Middle Belt leaders oppose federal government plan to borrow $22.7 billion. Wow, that's a huge amount of money, my people. The Southern and Middle Belt Leaders Forum has opposed the proposed plan by the federal government to borrow $22.7 billion to fund infrastructural facilities across the country. The forum, in a communique entitled No to Reckless Borrowings, issued at the end of its meeting in Abuja at the weekend and jointly signed by the chairman and elder statesman Chief Edwin Clark, Chief Ayo Adebanjo, co-chairman for Afenifere, Chief Inaya Nwondo, President Owaneze Ndigbo, National Chairman PANDEF Dr. Poju Bitrus, President Middle Belt Forum, and Mr. Yinka Odumakin, Secretary, rejected the external debt of the country, which has risen to over $80 billion in just few years. The leaders therefore asked the federal government to rescind its ongoing effort to borrow more money to the tune of over $27 billion as approved by the Senate, adding that if not for bad governance, Nigeria would have no business engaging in this reckless move to fund overhead and theft. Even then, the meeting rejected the lopsided allocations of the proceeds of the huge latest external borrowing plan, where the southeast of the country is totally excluded. While expressing concern over the recent pandemic, the forum urged the federal government to redouble its ongoing efforts to protect lives of Nigerians over this plague, which has befallen the world. In expressing grave concern over the deteriorating state of the country, in particular as it pertains to the continued assault on peace and security leading to the continuous deaths of countless lives of Nigerians daily, the leaders reminded the federal government that its primary responsibility under the law of the country is to protect the lives and properties of Nigerians. On Boko Haram, the communique commended members of the Nigerian Armed Forces in the field for the gallantry which they have continued to show under very difficult situations, and called on the people of the Northeast, the area most affected by the insurgency, to continue to support the members of the armed forces in their noble national service. The communique further stated that the leaders reject the continued lopsided appointments within the federal government, where only certain sections of the country are given priority over others as against the extant constitutional provisions. The leader, while congratulating the Southwest for the regional multi security architecture, noted with satisfaction the robust plan being made in the Middle Belt, Southeast and South-South to take similar steps. Wow, so guys, what do you think about this news? Because this is a very huge amount of money. Trust me, it shows that the federal government, they don't really put the concerns of Nigerian people into consideration at all. Because look at it this way, and thank God, the good thing is that the federal government, the Middle Belt and the rest, they actually rejected the borrowed loan of $22.7 billion. You can imagine that sum of money when converted to Naira. That's a huge amount of money. Because my question is this: where is our country going to? Where are we heading to? We keep on borrowing money every blessed time, but there is no result for that money. The Nigerian government spent money anyhow. They use money the way they like. And now they are not tired of borrowing money. The lives of Nigerian citizens are not important to them. Nigerians are suffering every day. When you go to different houses, you see for them to even hit 2 square meal in a day, it's very difficult. And now those people, they are borrowing money every time. What are they using the money to do? It's just so sad that this is what these people are doing. We never hear that they borrow money because of Boko Haram, because of what they want to do in order to curb the killings and insecurity in the country. We don't hear such things. The only thing we hear is just for them to borrow money and spend it anyhow. And we are saying that our country should be better. How is it possible for our country to be better upon all this thing that is going on in Nigeria? The security is not there. For you to travel peacefully, it's people are scared of traveling. Things are so expensive in the country. The lives of people are no more safe in the country. No job, nothing. And what is our federal government doing about it? Nothing. Only for them to spend money, only for them to borrow money. A huge sum of amount of money, $22.7 billion, is not a small money. It is not. It is not. But what I can say is that the South East, the South, the Middle Belt, and the rest, they should stand on their ground. They should keep rejecting whatever this federal government are bringing up. They should reject it because it shows that they are not concerned about us at all. They are not. Look at what is going on about all this pandemic, whatever that is going on right now. Nigeria doesn't have enough equipment. And they will never think about what would they do to be able to provide enough equipment in the hospital. They never think about that. They never think about what would they do to provide job opportunity for the young ones. No, they don't think about that. They never think about what they can do to stop all this insecurity that is going on, to stop all these herdsmen that are causing trouble in Nigeria. The only thing they can do is just for them to spend money. May God help us in our country. I'm telling you, may God help us. And we can't wait for this present tenure to finish their own tenure. Because this is too much. And we Nigerians, we cannot bear it anymore. They spend money as if it is their own family responsibility to spend money anyhow. And it is just uncalled for. It is just uncalled for. And it's a good thing. It's a good thing that the Southeast, the Southern, the Middle Belt leaders, they went against the federal government plan, because that is not a good plan at all. That is not a good plan for them to borrow that huge amount of money. Huge amount of money for what? To save life? Is it to save life? Or is it to create job opportunity? Or is it to stop all the alarming things that are going on in Nigeria? What are they going to use that money to do? And I don't know why the Senate are accepting it. I don't know why they approved such amount of money. For God's sake. What is Lawal doing? I feel this guy is not doing his responsibility as the Senate leader. He's not. As the House of Representatives. My people, it is just God that can help us in our country. We'll keep praying for our country to be better and more better, because I know that these people, they go to different countries. They see what they do. The leaders, they travel around. And they can't inculcate the good things from other countries. It's just so sad. It's very, very sad. It's very sad to keep on hearing this. And the most unfortunate part of it is that they borrow money and they don't refund it back. They borrow money and they don't refund it back. So how much more you can imagine if this tenure finish now, if we have another presidency in 2022, 2023, and such person will start owing a huge amount of money that the previous ones have already owned. Trust me. Nigerian system is it is just God that can help us. So guys, what do you think? What is your own take about this? Your comment is highly appreciated. I want to say a very big thank you to everyone that subscribed to our channel. I want to say thank you so much. We love you, we appreciate you, and we appreciate your comments at all time. For those who are yet to do so, please kindly press the subscription button and also press the notification button for more updates about our news. And God bless you. And please don't forget to drop your comment at the comment section below. God bless you. Bye.